Hello, thanks for checking out What's Up at Fun Factory Hobbies. This is for the week ending Saturday, 22nd of June, 2024. We're back from Origins, lots of new stuff. Let's go over the stuff we picked up at Origins, first of all. We visited our friends, actually, they visited us on their way to Origins, Wiggles 3D, which is part of the Outset games. We've had 5 Minute Dungeon before, but we did not have the 5 Minute Dungeon Curses Foiled Again expansion before, but now we do. And we also now have 5 Minute Mystery, the Museum of Everything. The Museum of Everything. You work together as a team to solve the mystery of the missing MacGuffin. The Museum of Everything needs your help. My precious MacGuffin has been stolen and my museum is covered in strange symbols. Please catch the culprit and bring back my MacGuffin. Search the room of the museum to find 5 hidden symbols and mark them on the custom codex. Line up the unique color bars to check each clue you earn against the hidden culprit. Use what you've learned to rule out the suspects until there's only one left. Then make an arrest. All in 5 minutes. Nifty. I know the 5 Minute Dungeon has been proven pretty popular. Also from Outset, the Crooked Crown. Steal the crown, win the game. The Goblin King is dead and the Crooked Crown is up for grabs. Will your diabolical deeds help you claim the crown for yourself? Use your card abilities to spy on or steal from other players. Once you have the crown, cast suspicion on others and bluff your way to victory. If you still have the crown in your grubby little hands at the end of the game, you are the rightful ruler of all goblins. It's a game of bluff, tension, and treachery for 3 to 6 mischievous goblins. Fun stuff. Didn't play that one, but I did play this one. Shadow Ninjas, a devious game of decoy and detection. Tammy and I both enjoyed this pretty thoroughly. Covert ninja cats try to outwit the Shogun's samurai guard dogs in an attempt to devour his precious koi carp. Players either take on the roles of stealthy ninjas trying to infiltrate the mansion, or they can choose to be the loyal guards protecting the fishy treasure. Nerves of steel and good poker face are needed to outsmart and outmaneuver your opponents. Don't take your eyes off the board, as it all could change in an instant in this cunning game of catch and concealment. Kind of a hidden movement, and we got some special tchotchkes for the Shadow Ninjas. We can get you a button. I know it says Origins 2024, and you probably weren't there, but we were, so hey, there you go. Then from our friends over at Indie Boards and Cards, we picked up Crosswords, the brain-boggling game of kooky categories. In fact, we also played several games with one of the people working for Indie Boards and Cards. What is both an animal and a famous actor? Michael J. Fox. What is on a calendar and is food? Halloween candy. Put your creativity to the test to come up with one clever answer for 2 different categories. Now, do that for 9 different answers, racing against your friends to get all your responses in first. Make sure to think outside the box because only unique answers score points. Crosswords is the fast-paced game of kooky categories that's never the same twice. What's both fun for the whole family and is a brain-bending challenge? It's Crosswords. You know we love word games, so there you go. And we also picked up several of these clever titles. That's Pretty Clever, Kids is the kids variant. Quick explanation for quick playing, also suitable for 2 players. You choose your die, cross off symbols. Fellow players select from the remaining dice. And then there's a Clever Forever from Stronghold Games. One of our local artists works with Stronghold. Choose your die, enter your die, remaining dice are for other players. Well, that sounds a lot like the Clever Kids. In this new edition of the hit series, you'll come across some familiar rules and also encounter a few new ones. The rewarding system used in the Clever series is once again brimming with fascinating challenge and tough decisions. Are you willing to take on negative points in order to access bonuses? And which numbers are the most useful? Discover brand new choices and strategies every time you play Clever Forever. Twice as Clever, probably the second edition. Again, choose your die, enter your die, dice for less. If you like That's Pretty Clever, you'll love this Twice as Clever. You'll need to be twice as clever to be successful. Choose your dice carefully and enter them into the matching colored area. Put together tricky chain scoring opportunities and rack up the points. You get the idea. And Clever Cubed, probably the third iteration of the game. Because, cubed being 3. Comes with all new challenges, all new decisions, and all new twists that will have to be navigated in order to maximize your score. You get the idea. We do not have the original Cubed, or Clever, but whatever. We also happened to stop by Cephalofair Games, makers of Gloomhaven, and picked up a few copies of Buttons and Bugs because they're scarce, hard to find. We can only get 4 copies, so if you're interested in that, come and get it while we got it. We will be open our normal hours starting Monday, the 24th of June, because, we're back from Origins. On to the normal stuff. We have our latest issue of White Dwarf Magazine, number 501. Chaos in the Nexus, time and space are shattered in the far future. Lots of cool stuff. There's always lots of pretty pictures in there. From Renegade Game Studios, I know we'll have some more from Renegade here in a little bit. Transformers deck building game, Chaos Unleashed. The Planet Eater arrives. Unicron threatens the multiverse. One by one, planets fall prey to the mighty Chaos Bringer, who gains more and more power as he consumes or destroys everything in his path. Both Autobots and Decepticons must put aside their differences to face this doom together and stop it before Cybertron itself is devoured. It's an expansion. Requires Transformers or Core Set or Rising Darkness War on Cybertron. Yay, Transformers. Okay. From the Army Painter. The Fanatic Most Wanted paint set. 22 Warpaint Fanatic paints. Includes a free miniature. There's your color array. Of course, we've got the full rack right there of the Fanatics paints, so if you just want individual pots, but save a few bucks and get the kit for a good variety of starting colors. The making of the original Dungeons & Dragons, 1970 to 1977. This is a beefy, beefy, beefy book. Definitive look at how Dungeons & Dragons was made. If you're into D&D and lore and have money to spare, you might want that. Again, I said we would be getting back to Renegade, so here's another. My Little Pony, the role-playing game. Story of the Seasons, adventure and sourcebook. Celebrate friendship all year long in Ponyville. With the turn of each season, there are new adventures and exciting festivals to take part in for the ponies of Ponyville. A multitude of contests, parties, festivals, and fairs take place across the year, with each one bringing fun and new adventures. Your character will not just be attending these events, they'll be running and organizing them too. But don't worry. In this book, we detail everything you need to enjoy all the various festivals of the year. We also take a deeper look at Ponyville itself and present 4 adventures to test your player character with each season. 4 seasonal adventures set throughout the year in Ponyville, plus additional seeds for further stories. The Griffin Origin, rules for downtime between adventures, details of all known festivals in Equestria, a gazetteer of Ponyville's most exciting locations. Story of Seasons is a sourcebook for the My Little Pony role-playing game and requires the core rulebook, which we have. How about that? Okay, from Modifius. a 2d20 role-playing game. Pulp Adventures vs. Cthulhu. Achtung Cthulhu. Special issue. Explore vast alien hive cities. This is a starter set where you battle the evil of the occult and the malevolent might of the mythos. Features starter rules to quickly launch you into Achtung Cthulhu's cinematic world of pulp adventure. Among the Wolves, a thrilling 60-page, 3-act starter mission, which takes you from Dunkirk to the heart of an alien hive city. 6 pre-generated characters so you can play right away. 6 huge maps and over 100 tokens to run battles and encounters. Quick reference sheets to help players master the rules. Limited edition Elder Sign dice with 2d20 and 4 challenge dice. Sadly, no refunds are possible for the Eldritch Sanity challenging horrors which lie within. And as if the big D&D book wasn't enough, here's a huge Axis and Allies Anniversary Edition box. And I mean huge. You got to come in and see it. Because this is the 40th anniversary of the Axis and Allies board game. Over 600 playing pieces, 6 playable powers. That's right, 6. The Italians are added in. Oh, goodness. Let me flip the thing over. Can you see it without the glare? All right, well, you can just come in and look at it, because, yeah, huge. So, carrying the box back to the rest of the Axis and Allies, it's more than twice the size of the Axis and Allies Guadalcanal, which came out not too long ago. Because there's literally 2, I don't know if you can see it in this light, there's 2 of the Axis and Allies Guadalcanal boxes, and this is taller. Huge, I tell you. Huge! Huge! Oh man, it's huge. Yeah, so I'm babbling now. So, we also got a bunch of dice coming, more dice from Gatekeeper Games. Got most of their inclusions. A bunch of D20s from them. Big 58 millimeter D20s, including some silicone rubber ones, which are safe for baby. So, my first die. Organized play. Upcoming next event is Friday the 28th. Friday Night Magic Commander. Our usual casual commander, except this is the Commander Pride, where every commander has the partner ability. If your commander already has partner, you don't get a second partner. Sorry about your luck. There's special bonus art prints for participants. Saturday the 29th, we have Pokemon League at 2 and Warhammer 40,000 at 6 because we postponed it from the 22nd because we were at Origins. In July, we've got Casual Commander on Friday at 6. Saturdays at 2 Pokemon. Second week, third week. There'll be Battletech on the third Saturday, which will be July 20th. The fourth Friday is the Bloomburrow pre-release for Magic at 6 p.m. And Pokemon League on Saturday. And 40K then on the 27th. And then first Saturday in August, which is to say Friday the 2nd, Bloomburrow launch and a draft event. Tentatively have, well, more than tentatively, we booked the library annex the Sunday, August 11th for our third quarter Pokemon Cup. Haven't yet scheduled the League Challenge tournaments, which will be here in the store, but look for that later this coming week, the last week of June 2024. Yeah, that's what's up. Thanks for checking us out and for watching this surprise drop, because we were planning on doing one, but we got back early enough that I still had just enough energy to talk at my phone for 15 minutes. So, yeah, thanks. See you next time.